The Pro Membership Sweepstakes, delivering news you can use. When it comes to shooting a muzzleloader, the choices between rifles, bullets, sabots, powders, and ignition systems like percussion caps, 209 primers, or large rifle primers can be a daunting task, especially if you're just starting out. First and foremost, make sure your setup is legal in your state. So what you should do is read your proclamation so everything you're using is legal in your area. One of the biggest choices to make in muzzleloader hunting is what bullet to shoot. I have over 30 years of muzzleloader hunting experience, as well as guiding and working with outfitters. This provides me with a wealth of knowledge on what bullets perform the best in the field. What do I mean when I say perform? Is the bullet accurate out of the rifle? But more importantly, does it stay together when it hits an animal? Does it provide good expansion and transfer of energy through the animal? Does a fatal shot equate to a quick and humane harvest? So we've got a bunch of the most popular bullets sold. We're going to shoot them for accuracy as well as shoot them through ballistics gel so you can see how they perform in the field and on an animal. We dialed in our muzzleloader with the last video. We have our high magnification scope mounted and zeroed at 100 yards with one specific load. We should be able to shoot for groups with all these different bullets at a clean white sheet of paper. If I'm hunting a state where I can shoot magnified optics, I will usually start my testing with maximum powder volume allowed. I want the most energy possible and the ability to shoot the furthest. This has a lot to do with the powder used, and the powder testing process will be addressed in our next video. This is all about bullet performance. We've already devised loads that work best for this specific rifle and different bullets. You'll need to do the same for your rifle, as each and every one is a bit different. A 1-inch group is ideal, but 2-inch groups at 100 yards is still going to give you 6-inch groups at 300 yards. And if you have to shoot open sights, 150 to 200 yards is going to be a long shot, and you're well within a deer-sized target's kill zone. This is a 3-shot group with the Power Belt Platinum in 300 grains. This bullet is designed for magnum loads, and I shoot 150 grains of Pyrodex pellets. This is an ideal setup for places like Utah or New Mexico, where I can shoot with a scope and have minimal limitations. This is a 3-shot group with Power Belt Aerolite 300 grain bullets. I get the best groups with this shooting 2 50-grain pellets of white powder. This is my Nevada setup where I have to shoot open sights, but I can still shoot pelletized powders. The Barnes Spitfire MZ in 245 grains shot with 120 grains by volume of 777 loose powder is a great setup for this CVA Acura V2 long-range rifle when I can shoot saboted bullets. They're a little hard to push down the barrel, but when they come out, they're very fast and accurate. The Hornady Great Plains 385 grain pure lead bullets are a beast. Shooting them with 105 grains by weight of Blackhorn 209 loose powder hits like a freight train. This is a great setup for hunting elk in the timber where shots are inside 100 yards. That large bullet drops like a rock out past that distance, and they are tough to get down the barrel even though they come pre-lubed. It's an ideal setup for hunting rutting bulls in Colorado. So each one of these setups was developed through major testing to give us the best accuracy and designed for a specific usage. And now we're going to show you how they shoot through ballistics gel. The Power Belt Platinum 300 grain. The Power Belt Aerolite 300 grain non-magnum load. The Barnes 245 grain Spitfire MZ. And the Hornady Great Plains 385 grain pure lead bullet. Well, we'll dig these bullets out of this gel when we get back to the office, but I think you can tell by the penetration that it got into this ballistics gel and the energy it delivered that they're all fairly impressive. Over time, Everyone will develop a favorite setup that is accurate and puts animals down quickly, but this gives you a great starting point to see what the bullet does through ballistic gel, and you just need to test your own setup to see what is the most accurate. I pick my favorite performing bullets first, and if I can get them to shoot accurately, I go with that setup. If I can't get them to shoot, I move on to the next bullet and start again. Let your rifle dictate what setup is best for you. Enjoy the testing process. You're going to learn a lot about your rifle as well as become a better shooter. I hope all these tips have helped you a lot. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next video on testing various different types of black powder, as well as other exciting new products.